Okay, time to get into quest 11, and I gotta do a little housekeeping first beforehand. So, now, last several quests, for a while, I actually had the rogue using like a helmet and chainmail, and so I was watching an Ash Quest YouTube video on his YouTube channel, and like I came to realize that the rogue cannot use metal armor and shields. So I've been having him with the helmet and chain mail all this time and everything to kind of give him a little extra edge or whatever without realizing that. So what I did is I did fix it and everything. So now he's down to 3 defense dice and everything. So I did give us, in a sense, buy back the equipment and everything. So what I'm going to have to do is start utilizing his abilities more often. So especially with this one, the opportunistic striker. So once per turn, you may throw 1 extra combat dice when attacking a monster next to another hero. Do not discard after use. So for instance, if a monster was right here, he would get opportunistic strike and everything against the barbarian. With the barbarian be right there. So that I'm going to have to kind of go forward, being like, "Ooh, hey, this is a mistake I made, but hey, we're going forward to rectify that mistake, and we'll probably hopefully get more artifacts and treasures and stuff that going forward to be able to help the rogue become better at defending and everything. So now, still going to use ambidextrous quite often, kind of as an automatic thing. He has a short sword and a dagger, so like I've been doing, instead of just rolling 2 for the short sword, then 1 for the dagger, just basically roll all 3 all at once and everything. So I'm gonna have to start using his skills more often, and so we do have in a sense did get the like the kind of not the bandolier but the toolkit or whatever, and he does have a bandolier. So I didn't find the card, so I'll continue using the toolkit, the rolls, the 6-sided dice, 1 2 3 successful for disarming traps, 4 5 and 6 to failure. So now with that out of the way, we're going to get into quest 11. So this one is the Bastion of Dread. Lands to the east have been plagued by marauding orcs and goblins who have allied themselves with Zargon. The king has ordered that a band of worthy heroes should be sent forth to destroy them. The orcs are well protected in a strong underground fortress known as the Bastion of Dread. They are led by a small group of dread warriors. You must fight your way in and kill all the monsters you find. A hero earns a bounty of 10 gold for each goblin killed, 20 gold coins for each orc killed, and 30 gold coins for each abomination killed, and 50 gold coins for each dread warrior killed. So what I'm going to do now to keep track of this is right under here, right, it's goblins, orcs, abomination, and dread warrior. So I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is do the typical tally like that until the end of the game, and kind of tally it up that way and see how many kills we can get and see how much gold we can actually get. So this one we might be making out as bandits and everything. So with rectifying the mistake of the rogue inadvertently using a helmet and chain mail that he wasn't necessarily supposed to be using, that extra gold and any gold that we find in here, I figure we might just start getting into the actual get more potions and everything. So we'll have to wait and see and also I'll probably do a little more of this to kind of maximize our gold seeking abilities going forward. So what I'm going to do now is in this first room, as you can see, I'm going to do the search for traps, and there's no traps, and then search for secret doors. There are no secret doors, and then search treasure. So we'll start with the wizard. Found the potion of warmth, barbarian, gold, the rogue, poison, and then the elf treasure hoard. So rogue takes 1 point of damage for like the poison, so he's down to 4. So we were actually off to a good start and everything. So like I might just hold off with this treasure hoard because this one gives us 300 gold. This gold 15, and then like a potion of warmth. So we get 315 gold. That brings us up to 948. 948. And let's see here. Do I got the potion of warmth written down? Yes, and so that goes up to +4. Okay, just rereading this. So like yeah, 2 body points from like ice storm or chill spells, and just 1 extra body point. So like I'll save that one, even though like the rogue just took a body point of damage. So I actually did pretty good on that one. So let's save some time. I might just like, okay, well, let's go forward and do battle with like the monsters, because we are getting, in essence, bounties for each one that we kill and everything. So I'm going to set up the team and open the door. So let's see, go like that. So there's the door. All right, so let's see here. All right, so door. So 2 goblins right here. So now I'm going to have the roll for the barbarian. 7. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to attack. So barbarian has 3 attack dice with his broadsword. Pull out the orcs, or just orcs, goblins. They have 1 defend dice. 2 skulls. 1 body point is pointless to like roll for defend, because that's pretty much like an automatic kill. Now I'm going to roll for the elf. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack the last goblin. I lucked out and did not step on any traps, so like it's got a broadsword and a longsword, so those are both 3. 3 skulls. That's pretty much overkill again. 1 defend dice. Takes 2 extra body points at most. So, excuse me, as like I do a quick overview of like traps and secret doors. There are none to each. So, like what I'm going to do then is kind of like set up here. And before I forget, what I'm going to do is actually mark off 2 goblins. And so now I'm going to open this door. And let's see here, in this room, yeah, get a bookcase out. Forgot to get one of those. Let's see here, our cupboard. So there's that. Now let's see here, 3 goblins. 1, 2, 3, and 1 orc. So I'm going to roll for the barbarian, so let's see if he can get back around to get that orc, because he's the heavy hitter. 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lucked out, did not step on any traps. So now I'm going to put the goblin right there and the orc right there. Roll for the barbarian. 1 skull, so he has 2 defend dice. Nothing. So there's that orc. Mark off that. Now we roll for the elf. 5. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to attack this goblin. 1 defend dice. Nothing. So there's that one. Going to be doing a lot of marking off and everything. So now the rogue. 7. 1, 2, 3. And he has 3. 1 defend dice. Nothing. So there's that goblin. Now the wizard. 12. 1, 2, 3. He's going to use his staff for 1. See if he looks out. 1 skull, 1 defend dice, and he kills a goblin. So let's see here. Now we're going to search for traps and secret doors. There are none. So what I'm probably going to do to save some time for this video and not like drag it out is I'm going to, since I did that first one, it did pretty good. I'm just going to continue going forward and kind of forego like searching for treasure, because we are getting those bounties for everyone that we kill, so we might make out pretty good with just the bounties and everything. And then afterwards I'll see about time, and maybe if we're good for time, go back and kind of cheat and move everyone from room to room searching for treasure if I really want to at the end of the game. So now we're going to open this door, and let's see here. We got the alchemist table right there. Oh wait, that's wrong room. There's like I'm looking at the next room, so like there's actually just that door, and this one is actually completely empty. So I'm going to have the barbarian just take a step in, and luckily he did not land on any traps or secret traps. So he's going to search for traps. There are none, and there are no secret doors. So I'm going to kind of continue moving forward, do the cheat rolling, and set everyone up in front of this door, and then open it. And let's see here. Then what I'm going to do is again have the barbarian step out, and let's see here. We do see 2 doors down this way for this room and this room. So now what the barbarian is going to do is search for traps. He does find one way off into like the corner. So over here in the corner. I really can't fit the whole board in this screen and everything. So like so unless I like move it back even further. So, and so of course stuff is still going to be off screen. So there is a trap right here, and then there's like nothing else in there. So what he's going to do is roll. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can see down that road, that hallway. And right here. And surprise, surprise, a couple snotlings right there. So barbarian's immediately going to attack the one in front of him. 1 in defend dice. Was able to defend. I'm going to roll now for the elf. So 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rogue. So there's 11. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Roll for the wizard. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We put him in the same square, so that's not possible. So now, first goblin has 2 attack dice. He's going to attack the barbarian. Barbarian has 6 defense dice and needs to defend 2. Defended 1. He takes 1. He's down to 7. This next goblin is going to step up and do the same thing. 2 attack dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Defends that second one. So now what the barbarian is going to do is attack the same one. Like a skull. Did not defend that time. So now there's another goblin. So now what I'm going to do is the rogue. Let's see here. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And so opportunistic striker. Once per turn, you may throw 1 extra combat dice when attacking the hero next monster next to another hero. So he actually gets 4 this time. So able to defend, it's only able to defend 1, so that's overkill. So now that is there. So what I'm going to do then is cheat and then move the rogue all the way over there to like try and disarm the trap of disarm the trap first. He takes 1, and that's a pit. As I'm searching for like a pit token. There we go. So he's going to pull himself out and then kind of look down this way, so he sees basically this, and then another door going right in here. So I'm going to then kind of like cheat and come to this door, get the group set up, and then open this door and see what we face. Alright, 2 orcs. And barbarian, instead of stepping in, he's going to use the crossbow to kind of attack this one. 2 skulls, 2 defend dice. Defended 1, but still takes 1. They only have 1 body point. So there's another orc that we just killed. So now I'm going to skip everyone else's turn and have this orc move up and attack the barbarian. So they have 3 attack dice, 1 skull. Barbarian has 6 defense dice. Defends. So now we're back to the barbarian. He's going to attack. 2 skulls. They got 2 defend dice. They did not defend anything. So there's another orc that goes kerplunk. So there's 3 orcs killed already. So get these dice out of the way. Have the barbarian step in. Ask for treasures and secret doors, and there's none to each of them. So now what we're going to do is kind of go back to this one and set up for this one, kind of like a cheat and move in, and open this one. So open door. Alright, so there's no doors in that one. I was looking at the last one. So let's see here. Here's this. Our first Dread Warrior of the game. And then we also have an orc right here. So actually I'm going to step in this time. I did not step on any traps this time, so like now I gotta pull out the Dread Warrior. Put him on right there for stats and everything. So the barbarians are going to attack the Dread Warrior. 2 skulls, and then see they have 4 defend dice. Not defend anything, so he takes 2 points of damage, or 2 body points. He's down to 1. So now I'm going to move the elf in. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack the orc. He has a broadsword and a longsword. So 2. The orc has 2 defend dice. Did not defend anything. So there's 2 body points. So there's another orc. So now the rogue's going to move into 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opportunistic striker gets to throw an extra 1. See here, 2 skulls, 4 defend dice for them. Did not defend a single one, so that it takes the last body point of damage to go kerplunk. So now we actually got killed our first Dread Warrior. So now we're going to we lucked out and did not step on any traps. So we're not going to find any traps. We're searching for those and no secret doors. So now what we're going to do is since there's a weapon rack right here, I am going to set up the search for treasure. So what I'm going to do is the barbarian is going to search for treasure, and he finds a shield. So like technically all of us that are able to can have shields. So like barbarian has a shield, rogue, like I made the mistake and he can't use the shield, so he's good. The elf has a shield, and of course the wizard can't use shield. So what I might do going forward to get the extra money is like equipment that we get that we in a sense can't necessarily use. Going to sit there and quite possibly say that we can sell it to get like the gold for that equipment. For instance, like a shield, say we like, I might just say, oh, we get 50% of what it's worth, because like merchants are maybe willing to buy it for 50% to turn around and make 50% profit. So like for instance, might sell it for 75 gold and everything, since I won't be able to use it. So now I might as well search for treasure for the other three and everything. So like we'll start with the elf. So let's see, elf found jewels. Then the rogue, potion of warmth. And now the wizard, gold. So actually I did pretty good that time. So let's see here. So gold finds 25 gold and then finds 50 gold. So 75 gold. So let's see here. Beast. Alright, let's see here. Since I suck at math, 948, 75. Let's see here. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10, 23. And then potion of warmth. That's now up to 5. So now we're going back to searching. So let's see here. Places we have searched. So I'm trying to look at the map and everything and see where else we can search and everything. So I'm going to say we're going to go this way. So kind of like a cheat and movement setting up right here before we hit the trap that we sprung. And now roll to move. So there's 8. So 1, 2, I'm going to say they jump them. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what I'm going to do is like a cheat to kind of pull these guys up real quick, kind of like right here, get like the good marching order. As I'm probably talking kind of softly and kind of mumbling or whatever. So now we're going to roll again to kind of like I'll roll for the barbarian. So 5. So he'll take 1 step to kind of look down this corridor, and I see a door right here, and then I see that right there. So I'm going to quickly ask for traps. There are none. I'm going to ask for secret doors. There are none. So now I'm going to kind of, in a sense, cheat and move up to set these guys up for this door, and then I'm going to open it. And let's see here. So now we got Dread Warrior and we've got Fireplace. So now Barbarian is going to step up and attack the Chaos Warrior. So he has 3 attack dice, and then the Chaos Warrior has 4 defend dice, was able to defend. We'll have the elf roll in, so 7. That's the wizard, so 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack diagonally with his long sword, so he gets 3 skulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Defended 1 takes 2 body points of damage, so he's down to 1. Now what we're going to do is the rogue, 12. That's the wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opportunistic striker. You now roll 4. It's 2 skulls. defended 1, took the last point of body damage, so he goes kerplunk. So that's another Dread Warrior down for the count. So now what we're going to do is like search for traps, secret doors, no to both. I'm going to go like I'm going to forego searching for treasure, so I'm going with the barbarian right here real quick to see what he sees down there. He doesn't see anything. Traps, secret doors, no, so I'm going to kind of quickly set these guys up for marching order. And then roll for the barbarian real quick. So 7. So 1, 2, 3. What he sees down this hallway is a door right there, and that's it. So I'm going to quickly ask for secret doors and traps. There are no secret doors, but there is a trap right here. So what I'm going to do before I get to this room, move the barbarian here, look down this hallway. There's nothing there. So ask for traps and secret doors. So there are 2 traps right here. So there are 2 traps there and 1 right there. So what I'm going to do is like have the rogue attempt to disarm him. So that one's disarmed. That one's disarmed. Move him over here. That one isn't. So what he does is he takes another point of damage. So he's down to 3. And what I'll do is use 2 of the 2 potions of warmth that we found in here so far to bring him back up to 5 before we go any further to try and keep these guys at full health. So he got 2. So far he's 50% for disarming traps. So and right in line with the 50% chance to like disarm traps anyway. So now we're going to open this door and see what kind of battle we're in for. All right, so table right there. Back there. All right, let's see here. So goblin. Orc. And I forgot to get actual throne. So let's see here. Throne is right there. The Chaos Warrior. Apparently this is the Chaos Warrior leader with his throne. And makeshift chair as the throne. And then let's see here. Another orc and another goblin. So I am going to roll dice for the barbarian. So there's 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to attempt to get rid of that goblin. That's overkill because he only has 1 defend dice. So there's another goblin. So now I'm going to move in the elf. So there's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually just going to move him right there to get rid of, since he can only move that way. So diagonally with the longsword to try and get the orc, since he's the bigger hitter. 2 skulls. Orc has 2 defend dice. Did not defend any. So there's another orc that we just got. So we're actually getting pretty good for our bounties and everything. So now we're going to move in the rogue. So 2, so 1, 2. So I was thinking of not moving him in this way, moving him that way, because these are still kind of big hitters. So what I'm going to do now is move in the wizard. So 1, 2, 3. I move him right here. So now we still have like a bunch of his spells left. So what he's going to do now is he's going to use his trusty good old ball of flame on the Chaos Warrior. So now the Chaos Warrior rolls 2 body, like a red dice. A 5 or 6 damage is reduced by 1. Did not roll a 5 or 6 on either, so he takes 2 points of body damage. So he's down to 1. So now it's up to the actual monsters. So we'll start with the goblin. He's going to try and attack the elf. So let's see here. Goblin has 2 attack dice. 1. Elf has 6 defend dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Was able to defend 1. Takes 1 body point, so he's down to 5. Now the orc is going to step up and attack the barbarian. And he has 3 attack dice. 1 skull. Barbarian has 6 defend dice, was able to defend it. So, see, the Chaos Warrior seeing that the barbarian is the biggest hitter, and he the closest one he can try to get to, he's going to move this way. And that ends the monster's turn. So now we're back to the heroes. So for the barbarian, with his broadsword, 1 skull. Orc has 2 defend dice, was able to defend it. Move to the elf, has 3 attack dice. 1. Goblin has 1 defend dice. He's not able to defend, so there's another goblin dead. And so now we move to the rogue. So there's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not going to attack because he really can't attack because this takes up both spots. The elf took care of the goblin. So now the wizard is going to cast another spell. He's going to cast Fire of Wrath on the Chaos Warrior. And so he rolls 1d6. Was not able to defend that, so takes another body point of damage. And that goes kerplunk. So, our 3rd Dread Warrior. We're doing pretty good for like bounties and everything. So now we're to the orc. He has 3 attack dice, 2 skulls, and now barbarian has 6 defend dice. Was able to defend both of them. Back to the barbarian. 2 skulls. Orc has 2 defend dice. Defend 1, but he still takes the 1 body point to kill him. So there's another orc. So what we're going to do is quickly search for like, traps. There are none. Secret doors. There are none. But what we can do is set ourselves up to, because I figure this is a pretty important room. So what we're going to do is search for treasure. So get set up for that. And so what I'm going to do is have the barbarian search for treasure. And there is a note for this one. So this Dread Warrior has a magic sword. Whoever kills this Dread Warrior may take the sword as a prize. The sword is the artifact known as Orc's Bane. Its use is explained on the magic artifact card. So here's the magic artifact. So when using this magical sword, you roll 2 attack dice. You may attack twice if attacking an orc. May not be used by the wizard. So the barbarian gets it, but he's like, I don't need this. So, hey, rogue, here you go. Here's an Orc's Bane, because we're a team. So now, for the rogue, what I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to still keep, like, the artifact, like, handy, so that way I can know what it does. So put in an Orc's Bane, and then short, in parentheses, short sword. So now, again, so that helps upgrade the rogue. So now he's going to be able to get a 2nd attack against orcs and everything. So, but of course, I mean, it's only orcs, but it does help a little. So now, I forgot to put, like, I realized I forgot to put the trap down that the rogue had sprung. So, and I forgot to put, like, doors up in this room. So, right here, and then right here. So, I'm thinking on going through the rest of the rooms and everything, because trying to maximize the bounties and everything. So what I am going to do is go through this door. So open this door and see what I can see. So let's see this, and I gotta step out, and there's no trap on that one as everything gets knocked over. So, and then I see door right here, and then there's this. So traps none, secret doors none, so I'm going to then set myself up in this room, get good old marching order. Open that door, and then let's see here, torture rack, and then goblin, orc, I mean, right there. So I'm going to take a pot shot at him with the crossbow. So the crossbow has 3 attack dice, nothing. So now I'm going to move in, like have the barbarian move in, and I lucked out and no traps. Now I'm going to move in like the rogue, since he has the opportunistic striker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, still no traps. 3, 4, 2 skulls, killed him. So I'm going to start mark this one more orc on him. And of course I forgot to put in this door right here. That door right there. So secret doors, no, there's no traps. So now I'm going to go to set up for this room. And I'm going to open that door. We're running out of open doors, so let's see here. So, all right, 1, 2, and let's see here. As I search for another table, let's see here. There's that quest. So 1 table right here, and our first abomination of the game appears. And let's see here, so he appears right here. So now the barbarian, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lucked out, did not step on any traps, so 3 skulls. Let's see here, the abomination has 3 defend dice. Defended 1, takes 2 points of body damage, has 2 body points, so goes kerplunk. So now we take off our first abomination. So search for traps, search for secret doors, no to either one. So now I'm going to set up for this next one. And I'm going to open this one. And let's see here what we get. Another. Oh, that's actually a bookcase. So, bookcase right here. Another abomination right there. And let's see here. Another door. Okay, let's see here. Right there. Yep, so I'm going to take the crossbow, take a pot shot at that abomination. 2 skulls. He has 3 defend dice. Did not defend a single one. He's got 2 body points, so boom. There's another abomination, so we're getting pretty rich here with our bounties. So I'm going to take a step in. Traps and secret doors. There are none. So now what we're going to do is come to this door and set up for this door and open this door. And what I'm going to do is step out and do not spring any trap whatsoever. So take a look up and down. So let's see here. That's a skull. Oh, no, that's a pit trap. Okay, here we go. So we see this, and then we see this. Traps and secret doors. There are none. And so now what I'm going to do is like I think I'm going to like call it here, since like because we can kind of come back this way and get back and everything. So I'm going to call it for the day, and instead of sitting here wasting time rolling, what I'm going to do is just kind of like all right, we're not probably going to find much more, so come back to like this one, and so end the quest right there because we made out. So now there was one more room that was going like two more rooms. So like there's this one coming in from this one. So we had like a chaos warrior and like a bookshelf, so we missed out on that. And then in this one there was like a gargoyle, and like the note for that is like the gargoyle appears to be there's also a treasure chest in that. So the gargoyle appears to be a stone statue, does not move. The treasure chest is a trap. If a hero searches for treasure before the trap is disarmed, the gargoyle springs to life immediately and attacks the hero. If immediately attacks. If a hero disarms the trap first, they discover that, as told by me, the Zargon, what would have happened if they had searched for the treasure. The gargoyle cannot be harmed until it is either moved or attacked a hero, so there's really no treasure in there anyway. So we missed out on one Chaos Warrior, so in essence we missed out on 50 gold or whatever. But so what I'm going to do now is add up like the everything. So Dread Warriors 50, so there's 150 gold right there. Goblins are 20, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 20 times 9 is 180. So plus 180. Orcs are 30. That's 20. Goblins are actually 10, and orcs are 20. So there's 150. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So there's 90, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. So 140. Abominations are 30 gold coins. So there's another 60. So add all that up. 10 is 19, so 24. So 440 gold. So add that to the gold we got here. So 1468. So 1468. So now we can go like going to like I said earlier, going to sell that shield for like another 75. So let's see, 468. Erase all this stuff off. Erase this. Future use. Erase that stuff. Let's see here. I just put that there. It's 468, so 75. 13, so 14, so 543. 543. All right, so now what we're going to do is time to go shopping. So like okay, let's see, we'll look at our character sheets to see what we need for armor and stuff. So I'm pretty sure we're all set and everything. So barbarian, shield, helmet, chainmail, bracers. Can't get anything for more for him. I could get him a in a sense like a battle axe, and he would be like going up to 4. I mean, I would not be able to use the shield anymore. So instead of being 3 and 6, it would be 4 and 5. So I'm going to keep that right there for now. Kithri the Rogue, he got the Orc's Bane and everything, so he was able to upgrade a little. So bracers, so can't really upgrade him. Kellen the Wizard, really can't upgrade his stuff, so he's good. And the elf pretty much is the same deal, so we're pretty much good on armor. So let's see here. Bracers done, shield, chainmail, longsword. rapier. So like I don't know if people would want to like maybe like consider this like a rapier equivalent to a short sword. So like the rogue can start attacking diagonally. So I'm thinking on doing that. So just jump in the comments and see if you actually would like to see that and everything. Change out the rapier for a short sword. We'd still keep the orcs bane and everything for when fighting the orcs and everything. So I'd like to see people's feedback on being able to do that. Trade this in for like a trade it in for a short sword so he can still attack diagonally and like with the dagger. So plate meal. And you can read this. It does reduce the wearer's movement to 1 red dice, and so like it does give would give an extra defend dice. So here's another option that we could do going forward. I'm holding off on this just for now though. So there's those. Let's see here what else we can. Helmets, we're good with the helmets. Hand axe. I mean, like there's another thing we could probably quite possibly do to get like the extra like ranged weapons, but like the 2 attack dice, and it's lost once it's thrown. It'd be kind of pointless too. So this is the battle axe I was talking about. Cannot use a shield when using this. So like I said with the barbarian, instead of being 3 attack 6 defend, he would be 4 attack 5 defend. So I'm kind of holding off on that. We got this crossbow that we can pass around, so we're good with that. Short sword, broadsword, staff. So a dagger. We could get some extra daggers for like them to throw, but it's only 1 attack dice, so like, where we can just pass the crossbow around, like I said, as like a free action, like you would do in D&D or whatever. So that pretty much leaves all these potions and everything. So like I think I'm kind of going to hold off on like at least potions for now, because like again, so that way like we can kind of like save our money, and then like maybe at the end of the main quest line go on a shopping spree for like a bunch of more of these like potions before we start the expansion. So again, like for next one, our next quest, which would be quest 12, Barak Tor, Barrow of the Witch Lord. People drop in the comments and see if like they would actually like to see the make up for that mistake that I've been doing, to kind of like give the rogue a little edge, again using the rapier as a substitute for the short sword, so he can start attacking diagonally, or consider it a short sword, so that way the rogue can attack diagonally like the elf. So what we can do is basically set it up like, in essence, like whenever like, we could theoretically come in and set it up like this as we're coming into a room, and that if we had like a monster, like I'll just use like this as an example, so that way he can attack and then those two can attack diagonally. So again, drop into the comments if you'd want to actually see that and everything. So but this week we just got through like quest 11, and this one was the Bastion of Dread, and so we did pretty good killing off a bunch of orcs and goblins and getting those bounties and everything. So quest 12, 13, and 14, and then we're going to be done with the main quest. So next week we go main storyline, main quest line, however you want to pronounce it. So next week we're going to be getting into the good old quest 12.